Okay, hey guys, so I have some friendly visitors here, not so friendly visitors actually. Usually if I do break out, I'm always breaking out around my chin area. It just so happens that today is one of those days where I'm breaking out. So I thought this would be a perfect time to show you how I spot conceal using Eclipse palette from Coastal Scents. I also just got a new palette, a new roulette. Basically all you need is green concealer. So green concealer counteracts the redness, and yellow will counteract like dark under eye circles. So you know, I got 2 kids and one's a baby, so I always have dark circles, so that's one of my friends too. Also, I like this palette because there's a bunch of concealer colors as well. I would use these as contouring colors since I am, you know, not that dark. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to show you, if you'd like to see how to cover up acne and to spot conceal, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'll zoom you in here in a nice full look. So I have my red spots down here right around my mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer brush. This one's from e.l.f. You can take whichever you prefer. I'm going to try and focus it just on the red area. So these ones aren't too bad, but I'd still like to hide them. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer that's about my skin shade or a little bit lighter, never ever darker. Okay, so next I'm going to take a full coverage. Oh shoot, what I should have done is I should have primed that area before, but I jumped the gun and got ahead of myself, so I'm going to prime the rest of my face. My concealer. So I'm going to take a full coverage foundation. To get a really full coverage, I've been mixing my Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation. It's a little bit too dark for me, as you can tell, and I've been mixing it with my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance concealer or foundation, and this one is just like a little bit too light, so I just mix it together, and they're both really full coverage, so it really works out in my favor. And I'm patting. I'm not gonna rub this around my face because I don't want to rub off any of the concealer. So, like I said earlier, if you wanted to use yellow, you could, you know, before I put my foundation on. This is usually how I am too. I'm so scatterbrained, so this really is like a day-to-day thing for me. Like, I'll start putting my concealer on and then I'm like, oh wait, I forgot my primer. And then I'll start putting my foundation on and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot to like conceal my problems. So that's totally a normal day for me because I'm just a scatterbrain. So I'm not gonna do too much because I put my eye makeup on. But I'm just gonna try and cover up my bags there. I got a little foundation. But yeah, the yellow will counteract the like the dark gray, and the green counteracts the red. I'm going to be really careful with this area down here. Aside from this thing being Mount Everest, and you can see it because it's 3D, this covered up the redness of it. And now I'm going to powder my face. Normally I would use like a translucent powder or one with very minimal color in it. But today I'm going to use my CoverGirl True Blend. This is like a powder foundation. I want extra coverage on my little problem area down there. So I'm going to take an e.l.f. Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to, you don't need that much because this can go a long way. But I'm going to set my liquid foundation, and I'm just patting. I don't want to rub because I don't want to take off all the layers I just put into my, covering up. There's not really anything you can do about like 3D pimples, unfortunately. So the best that you can do is just cover up that it's red. I heard this somewhere also, and I thought I would share the tip with you. If you are if your problem area is like on the lower half of your face, it's always good to kind of emphasize the upper half. So, do kind of a bolder eye look. If your problem area is like up here, then it's always good to draw people's attention to the lower half of your face. So doing like a bright or a bold lip is always good. Okay guys, so that is the finished outcome. There's no redness. There's just, if you look close, there's this huge 3D thing on my face. So now that all of that is set and everything, I'm going to take my setting spray because I really do not want that makeup to move from that spot. I want it to last for as long as possible because you've seen that thing, it was huge. So yeah, here's the after. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.